Today's video is one of my craziest videos to date. We explored one of the largest time capsule homes I've ever explored. With everything left behind and the entire house still being completely furnished, I was left in awe during this entire exploration. From old photos bringing sad reminders of its past, to even bookshelves being completely stocked in every room. Sitting abandoned since the summer of 2022, the house has fallen into disrepair ever since the owner had passed away. Someone who is well respected and thought upon within the community, who had also loved animals, adventuring, being an artist, architect, designer, musician, you name it. This is truly, without a doubt, one of the most unique abandoned places I've ever explored, with a story like no other. So join me today as we dive deeper into the mysteries of this abandoned house and why everything sits inside, left abandoned till this day. Alright guys, we are about to go check out this insane abandoned mansion. Shout out to Abandoned Eastcoast over here for taking us here. He's the man. We're here with Two Swag as well. We're going to check it out. You guys can see there's a car in the driveway. This house is just absolutely insane. Now, apparently, this house has one of the craziest stories, let alone has everything left inside. So, we're gonna go check it out right now. Take a look at this car, though. This car is insane. This one is such an old one, too. I think it's a Saab. Yeah, I can see it on some of the wheels. Wow, this thing is insane. You can see all like I don't even know, mold and just dirt and grime get all up on it, and it just sits in the driveway. It kind of looks like the door's open. I'm gonna see real quick. Oh my gosh, no way, it is. You can actually kind of see inside the car. It's a little messy, but still. And it's crazy just how open this is, because we are right off a main road here, so we have to be very careful, because a lot of the neighbors keep eye on this, let alone people passing by might see us. So we're gonna go get in real quick before we get caught. Alright guys, so we just got inside of the abandoned house. I believe we're in the basement right now. I'm gonna take a look around and see what's here. I'm not too sure if there's anything down here in the basement. It's a little old. It's a lot older than I thought. It's definitely very disgusting. There's stuff everywhere and just a lot of dust and whatnot. But this place is crazy, yo. This house is insanely old. You can tell just by how it's built with like the bricks and stuff. But I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna try to figure out how to get up top, because this basement isn't anything compared to what the house looks like. So let's take a look over here. Let's go. Now, the first hallway you walk into, you can actually already start to see some stuff. And now on my end here, guys, I can actually smell cleaning supplies. So, it's definitely cleaner here. But let's go take a upstairs look, because this is a little side section. Wow. This is so like vintage and old. Look how old some of these books are here. Matar de Maux, mustard. I don't even know what this is. I don't want to open it. It might smell terrible. Holy crap, though. You can definitely tell like this place is abandoned. Some parts of this house you guys are about to see doesn't even look real. But then you have parts like this that just show truly just how long this place has been abandoned for. But this table is so sick. It's like set up from the last time people were here, and they just left. Now you guys can see actually from this window the car outside. It is crazy. That thing is so sick. Holy crap. Look at these rooms upstairs. They're just untouched. And there's still books here. Wow. Unfortunately, there's not like a lot in here. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. What the actual hell? This is like a miniature town with like, do these trains actually move on here if I put it on right? This is crazy. New York. I wonder why it says New York. It's kind of weird. Maybe they did like a small town map of somewhere in New York. There's so many paintings here and like pictures. I just don't want to break anything. But check that out. There's like a Pennsylvania train here. It's kind of cool. Look at the detail on all of this though. These houses just look insane. Like someone just hand drew or hand carved all of this. But this is so sick. I've never seen like a town really visualized like this. I want to say this is probably a town of some sort. But this is unreal. So this definitely had to have been like the kids' playroom or something, because there's even like a huge dollhouse here. There's still some stuff in it. Oh yeah, there's still everything in the dollhouse. Let's keep going real quick before we get downstairs. Wow. This is something else. A carpeted room. It's still furnished and got its paintings in it. Look at like these pillows. What type of pillows are these? I've never seen a pillow like this. It's like a map and a compass. That's so cool. And even like look at the old furnace that they used to have to use back then. I'm not too sure how this one will work, but I'm pretty sure you open up the side and put something in it and it heats it up or steams it or whatever. And there you go, you get heat. But this is just crazy, guys. I literally am so speechless. I almost just don't even want to talk. I just want to like show this all off. These books, these paintings in these rooms, like there's so much here, and it's truly crazy that just someone can just leave this behind their entire life. Well, so far, we've really checked out most of the cool rooms upstairs. I'm going to take a look downstairs in just a second. I want to show you guys what's down there. It's one of the craziest parts of this entire house. Literally everything is left behind, and I am not joking when I say that, guys. Just down these stairs to the left is one of the craziest parts of this house ever. So I'm pretty sure this is the front door right here. And right when you walk in, there's like cat litter boxes everywhere. Cat litter and cat poop. So this homeowner definitely had some pets. Probably a lot of them by the looks of it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 litter containers. And a bunch of random cleaning supplies here. I wish I could have met the cats. I wonder where they are. But there's so much cat food and just random pet stuff here. But just taking a peek right here, guys, you can see, holy crap. There's so much in there. I can't wait to go in there and check it out. These painting on the walls here are kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. They're like super minimalistic and just like eerie. Especially this one, like, what even is that, dude? What? Look how old this is. This must have been from years ago for Christmas. This was probably like the lights they had back then for the tree. And right next to it is like this film stuff. Or at least I'm pretty sure. It looks like film. Let's see. Oh my gosh, yes. You can like see what's on some of these films. That's crazy. This is like another city here. Let's check what this one is. So these are all like film photos here. Wow. I've never seen film this old before. What's even crazier is just in the closet next to it, there are boxes of hundreds of these films everywhere. I would love to go through it. I might go through that top crate right there and see if there's anything cool. But there's just so much in here. So they must have traveled the world a lot. It's kind of crazy because I don't know much history on this place, but it's cool because we get to debunk it while exploring this house. There's so much left behind that tells us so much about this owner. Let's take a look into the main living room here, though. Like I said, guys, everything is left behind. And I was not joking at all. There's just more than everything. Like, I've never seen a house so filled before with stuff. There's books everywhere. So many different rooms just filled with stuff. Alright guys, well, I'm here with Abandoned Eastcoast. He's the person who actually took us here. Thank you again. This spot is
worries, man.
Super crazy, but he's going to give a quick rundown of actually like the history of this place. It's quite fascinating if you want to talk about it real quick.
So basically the backstory of the house is when I found the obituary, the lady and her husband, it was a couple who lived here, and they were very they majored in mythology, geology. They traveled the world to like Greece, France, Europe, all over the place, and they brought home collectibles and all types of stuff as you would see around the house. And they were avid readers, as you can tell by all the books and everything. They loved to play board games. They rescued cats as well. Even the cats, like all the cat stuff throughout the whole house. There's just so much like history behind this house. They were very well known people in the town here, and a lot of people very well respected them and everything. So when the news got around town that they passed, it was a very devastating thing that was put on the town. And then the family didn't want anything to do with the house, so now it's just sitting here and it's rotting away. Unfortunately, everything just left here to
And we're here to check it out. He took us here to explore it, and I'm super excited. Like he said, that kind of explained what we've been finding, all the books and the cat stuff and all the traveling artifacts and whatnot. So let's take a quick look at what else is left behind here. Yeah, so let's get back to it. Like, all these maps and everything, that must kind of explain, why it's here. They must have just loved traveling. They were very artsy people and had a lot of culture and just flavor. It's what it is that they did in life. And there's so many different like souvenirs from around the world, and all these books are just so different. I imagine they didn't just probably read these books, but they probably got them from, different states, different countries to bring back home as a collectible or something to read, just because, we don't offer, just enough. You go somewhere else and they probably have some more cool stuff there. But this is crazy. And, he was talking about how they helped with cat stuff, all the cat litter in the front room. And there's just like cat picture books everywhere and just a bunch of stuff. Look at, there's like a card for this cat that they probably took care of or fostered at one time. And there's even like just little small objects of just cats everywhere. Now, I want to finish this room before we move on to any other rooms, so let's keep it going here. This must have been more traveling stuff that they got with them and brought it here to collect. There's even these like really cool ships back here. I've never seen these before. My gosh, I didn't even notice. Look at how old these swords are right next to them. They're like medieval swords or something. That is so cool. I'm going to put that back though. I don't want to mess with too much stuff. I want to leave everything just as we find it, because this place is a whole story within itself. There's just so much here. My gosh. I'm not too sure if this works. Oh, it doesn't. That's so weird. It's like just like half dead. Such an old piano though. Even more books though, right next to it. There's so many books in this house. I like it is crazy. I don't even think I could read all these books in a lifetime. I don't know how they have all of this. And guys, take a look at this too. Like the inside of this house is so unique. Like the way it's built and how some of these rooms are is just something you don't see in modern day building. Like especially houses, let alone like the technology and everything. Like to me, this is all vintage. Like you just don't see this anywhere. Like these old photos here are crazy. Look at this. This is either family history or relatives or something. I don't think people would just have random photos up on the wall like this, but like you just don't see stuff like this very often. Even like look at a rack of CDs and stuff. CDs aren't even like how people listen to music anymore or watch movies. And they just got tons of them here. Probably some popular ones that people know of, probably some ones that nobody knows of. And they had like their sound system right here, they probably put it in. I don't know where their speakers are, but they definitely had music playing throughout this whole house, and it was probably a crazy vibe. And they have so many furnace places here too. This is just one in this little office space. And again, there's just more antiques and just random but fascinating art laying around here. Some of these pictures look so old though. I'd love to know when these were taken and what the occasion was for. Looks like weddings and just probably, yeah, old family history. Baby photos and marine and war photos. It's crazy that you can just like explore a place and just like almost live the story of the family that was here. There's even more photos up here as well, actually. I'm not too sure if these are from here or of random people or maybe people that even own the house. This is cool. You don't see these a lot anywhere. You can still even see like the insides move when I press some of the keys. Looks like somebody jammed it though. I'm gonna fix that. Still works pretty good too. I actually didn't expect that whatsoever. Just down here, it looks like they got even like vinyls. I think that's what they are. Yeah, they got a bunch of vinyl records just all underneath here, under this table. That's just got even more books and like board games. Yeah, look, they have like foreign board stuff. Paris. I think that's Russia. Yeah, this is Russian stuff. These people love to travel, it seems like. They just loved exploring and like doing more than the average person does. It's so fascinating and cool to see. Even more vinyl records and books here. Even some cool stuffed animals. I recognize some of these, but look how old these board games are. I've never seen any of these besides like Operation, Alien Autopsy. Like that's it. I don't know any of these other ones here. Maybe you guys do. Maybe it'll be a straight throwback. And even just more CDs and music. They must have loved their music and everything. So they loved music, they loved animals, they loved traveling, they loved art. Like, what didn't they like? They truly were just like in every realm of entertainment or living, I guess. Like, they weren't bland at all, which I love. It just leaves more for us to unpack and see. But I believe this is one of the office rooms here for probably the father of who lived here. You can already see there's some old board games here. Like, look at how old this Monopoly one is. Holy crap. even more books and collectibles. It seems like they liked cars too, because they're literally everywhere. You'll just find cars scattered all over the place in here. Books, cars, board games, art accessories, travel stuff. Like, they literally got binoculars here, a random pirate ship. Is this Garfield? What the hell? Dude, why does he look like that? There's like so many stuffed animals here. Is this another Garfield? Are you kidding me? This one's like a travel Garfield though. He looks so sick. He's got like a fishing line and stuff on him. He's ready for an adventure. Oh, shoot. We have a calendar here. May 2022. So this house had to have been abandoned super duper recently. That's crazy to think that a house can be so recent, or like it's been abandoned for such short time, and it's not even modernized. Like, it's got so much vintage stuff in it and just history. Like, that's what I consider this. Like, some people might consider these just some stupid board games, but this is literally history. This is what made other board games, and like half of this was like my childhood, other people's childhoods. It's insane that they just can leave this behind, or that the old family didn't want to do anything with it. Like, I wish I could have this. This just reminds me of like going back to my grandma's or my grandpa's and just like being able to just relax and play games and enjoy my time with them. That's what this feels like here. Now, I don't think there's too much over here besides all these books and games, which I love, but I want to take a look more at his personal office space here. There's so much to look at. There's old camera stuff here too, so he must have loved capturing or taking photos, because we saw all those films in the beginning as well. So maybe we can find the film camera that he actually used for that. But they're just so involved in many different arts and crafts. Like, there's sewing stuff here. So maybe they worked with fabrics a lot as well. And there's just, like, so much crazy stuff to look at. Like, there's freaking watches and jewelry left behind here. There's old family photos. And it feels so wrong going through this, but that's why I make sure to put it back. It's unfortunate that the homeowner just passed away and they just left this all here. Actually, in the bottom drawer I found, he did have some camera stuff. They have a lot of it here, actually. They still have this, like, camera flash, which I actually recognize this. This is not a bad one at all. It's old for sure, but still a good flash. Now, this spot here is just crazy. I didn't even realize. But taking a closer look, their passports are still left behind here. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys because it'd give away some of their information. But that is crazy. That shows just how little, like, this space was cared about. Like, everything is left behind. Nobody wanted to pick this up, do anything with it. And, like, I wonder if it was really that far out of control that the homeowner died and wasn't able to put some stuff away or sell things off or even get rid of stuff. You know, these passports here are super valuable and have a lot of information on it, let alone probably a lot of the documents in this house. And it's just crazy that it sits here waiting to be moved or reused again. The globe still spins. Alright, we're done. But even more cat stuff. It's just everywhere with the cat stuff. There's so much. It's unbelievable that his desktop is still sitting here, opened. Probably from the last time that he used it. And that was it. It's just done. It sits here now. Literally all of their stuff. All this office equipment, printing stuff, camera stuff. Look at, like, I wish I could go through that. But they got banking stuff here. They still got all of their stuff. Current banking. Like, that is insane. A whole family's life just sitting here. Left untouched. In this office, too, there's another fireplace. which is weird because just on the other side where I was showing you guys, there's a fireplace right here, which is so cool. But before I get any more caught up within this room and how cool it is, I want to finish showing you guys the living room because there's just so much stuff here. I still can't get over just all the books they have here. I could never read any of these in my entire lifetime. Some of these are so far just out of my understanding, let alone like the time it takes to read a book for me is uncomparable probably to the time it took them. They must have really loved it. They're still... Oh, wait. Are these cats here? Yeah, look. They're like little cat statues. I don't know what this is. I've seen this a lot everywhere. But it's kind of weird. It's cool, though. I like it. Is this another Garfield? It is another Garfield. Dude, they freaking love their Garfield here. And that is so sick because I love Garfield. He's amazing. Look at him. This is the coolest Garfield I've seen. See this face? This face means business. I'm not too sure what this is. This looks like one of those Japanese games that they played. I'm pretty sure I've seen them play it. Chinese tile game. Chinese, actually, not Japanese. Okay. And it's still got all the pieces here. What? That is so sick. Oh my gosh. Look at that. They just had so many collectibles and just random toys. Like, to me, this... I have no clue what this is, but it looks so sick, and it probably has so much history behind it. If you guys know or recognize any of these, please comment. I'd love to hear more about, maybe a story you have with some of these toys or books here, because there's just so much that is way past my time. Oh my gosh, whoa. I want to take a look at this. This is insane. First, even more books, but these ones look a little older. Another one of those globes. And is this Snoopy? Look at that. It is. I'm going to put you back there, buddy. There you go. Stay there. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. There is everything left behind. But this is insane. Oh my gosh. These are all just different rocks collected around the world. I believe this is like lava from Hawaii or something. What? They have just so many different ones. And this one's like crystally as well. They got this like old Chanel bottle. So they have even like vintage designer in here. But these rocks are just insane. I can't get over it. There's so many rocks in here. It's actually crazy. And from all over the place too. They got like China, Greece, Mexico, Russia, United States, India, Brazil. It is insane. Like even this one right here. What is this? They just collected like everything. You got stuff from Utah. That's a lodestone. They've been everywhere. Bali. This is one of the coolest pieces of this house I've seen. This is like insane. It's the inside of like a rock formation of some sort. That is so cool. The textures and colors on some of these are just insane. Like this one right here. A fuchsite from Brazil. It's like glossy, crystally. Got this like emerald look. I wonder how far you have to dig or where you have to be to find something like this. I wonder too if they found it or if they just collected them within these travel trips that they had. I'm pretty sure the owners of this house have literally been everywhere in the world at this point with just what I'm seeing in this house. Like, there's just so much. This is actually the kitchen area right here, or like the living room, dining room area. The kitchen's over here to the right, which we'll check out in a second. But maybe they ate here, maybe not. It kind of looks like they made it more of like a little office space here. What the heck?
That is crazy. I've never seen that before. These are like inside of each other, and like you pick them apart, and it's just, I guess you start with Putin, I guess. All right.
Oh, yo. No way. Dude, these things are insanely old. And there's a voice thing in there. It probably still has a recording on it. I wish we could hear it. If I can figure out how to get this voice off of this, guys, I'll voice over right now, but if not, we're going to keep going. There's just so much here. Like, you really don't know where to go and look. All these books, all these documents. There's like, I don't even know what type of books these are. United States, Collectors Society, Italian Living Design. Can you say that again? That's actually crazy what you just said.
She was an avid nun. She used to take care of one of the churches right down the road, actually, here. And she, for many years, was a nun until she got injured. And then she, just basically traveled and focused on what she loved to do, which was everything he had just said.
That is insane. I'm pretty sure walking around this house, I saw some nun pictures, so...
Yeah, like in the office and that other room.
That would make sense, yeah.
There's some nun pictures right above the...
Guys, here's another calendar that says 2022. Again, I'm not sure if maybe this is when the house passed or maybe when they last used or changed the calendars. Could have been recent, could have been a while ago, or maybe just some kids did that. But the other one I'm pretty sure said May 2022. This one says June, so they're definitely not far apart. This is so sick right here. They have this old, like, record player music box.
You can actually see the name of it still. If any of you guys know this, maybe it's good, maybe it's not.
But they have, like, all their old vinyls and tracks sitting right below it. It's probably such old music. I'd actually love, if this thing would work, I would so put it on and try it. And it's just so old. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I just spun it once and it's still going. Even more cat stuff here and cat food. Dude, they loved their cat stuff here. They really did. I noticed this like weird jar. It says stay awake, be alert. Oh. Yeah, and there's still pills in it. It doesn't look like Adderall or anything, so I'm not too sure what that could be. But I imagine whoever took these was definitely awake for probably a very, very long time. There's just so much on this table to go through, but a lot of it are personal documents, so I'd rather not, just to, make sure we don't give away too much information about the homeowner or any of their personal stuff. But also on this table is this like really cool cat photo from when they were fostering and taking care of these cats. And what's crazier is the photo was taken right here in this window. You can even see like they had some dishes here still. Same cabinets and everything. But just now, there's a lot more dishes and just random antiques and cups and wax bottles that I've never seen before. Alright, we're going to check out this kitchen here now. This place is insane. There's just so much. Like, I keep saying it, guys, but there's, like, so much. Oh, my gosh. Look at this, all the cat stuff. Oh, here's where that photo's from. Right here, look at. This was all the cats they probably fostered and took care of. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. 5 cats right there in that picture. 2 up there. Oh my gosh, and they all look so nice. I literally love cats way too much. Another cat calendar. What year is this one? March 2022. Okay, so 2022 is a big theme here. This definitely went abandoned not too long ago then. Even more cat pins. cat stuff just everywhere around here. I think these are like old reading glasses. Holy crap. Now, I was told, apparently, not too long ago, a package arrived at this door, got opened up, and it was cat food, which is like really sad. It makes me think, maybe whoever lived here ordered this to feed the cats before they died, and the order ended up showing up late after they passed away, and now this just can't get put to use anymore. It just kind of sits here in perfect condition. Good food for cats, just not getting used, sitting in this house. Right next to, I think that's another cat. Little mirror thingy here. This is so cool. This kitchen is just such like hometown vibes. No dishwasher. No modernization has hit this. It's just clean the dishes, put them in the drying rack, and you're good to go. And you can see they used like old glass sand bottles and stuff to like help out with decoration for this kitchen. But even over here, like, you can definitely see how old this place has gotten. There's just cobwebs forming everywhere. It is so sad. You don't get a lot of places like this where kids haven't messed it up. Usually places like this instantly get destroyed. But luckily, we've been one of the first few people to get in here and really check it out. Their bathroom even here is super cool. It's literally just like they left it the last time they used it. There's still nail clippers. There's still chapstick here. We come in here, and I close the door, and there's even still clothes left behind from probably the last time they showered. A cat bag. There's literally cats everywhere. Are you kidding me? This is insane. There's still soap from probably the last time that they showered. I'm not too sure what that is. I'm going to hope that's just rust of some sort and not you know what, but yeah. This sink here even, I've never seen like a sink like this before. Such a weird design sink. Why is this so close? And there's so much room over here. Oh my gosh, there's still makeup in here. Now, the toilet's cool and all, but I'm not going to show you guys because it's disgusting. But I can't tell if these are theirs or just more paintings they might have come across or got. But this is so sick. There's like seashells from like everywhere. You can really see like the texture and color on these. And they're in good condition. I think this is like a crab here. Just more stuff. It smells like, the closer I get to it, it smells like a beach right here. It really does. It smells like I'm just walking back in the island of Puerto Rico along the beach. Oh my gosh. Their pills and their medicine are all still here. Oh my gosh. This is crazy, guys. You know, abandoned houses are cool and all, but when you find personal items to this extent left behind, it just leaves you speechless. Like, this could be anyone's life. And it's just so unfortunate that after they pass, it just gets left behind. It does look like, though, somebody got in here, because there's a bunch of medicine and stuff on the ground from this cabinet. Like, I'm not too sure. This is Tylenol here. Some Band-Aids and stuff. I'm just going to keep that right where I find it. I don't want to mess with too much stuff here. Even like these towels. I figured these towels would be hard by now or just deteriorated and disgusting, but they still feel soft and like normal towels. These are probably the towels they last used to dry their hands when they washed them here, which is just insane. I'm speechless. Oh gosh, what was that? Freaking Coke can, okay. There's still so much with this fridge too. I didn't even realize, but they still got goodies and treats all up on here. I don't want to open any of these containers because they either probably smell terrible or have nothing in them. But you can just see how old some of those snacks are. I've never seen any of these in current stores to date, so they're definitely old. But you get a look at this fridge and you can tell just how much they really love cats. It is just all over the place. And it's weird that it's in like an old article form that they were putting this on. Maybe that was just the time of them kind of getting with cats. But this is cool. Can you take these wine bottles out individually? No, you can't. They're just like magnets. I think these people really liked wine as well. I've noticed with a pin board that was made out of caulk, and just over here that I'll show you guys, there are like wine bottle tops everywhere, even right here. There are wine bottle tops everywhere. I think these guys loved drinking, like loved it. Maybe not like getting blackout drunk, but they definitely had a taste for alcohol, especially wine. I wonder if maybe we'll find a collection of it somewhere here. They got their food closet right there. They still got all the spices and canned goods and everything in it. Garfield! We got another Garfield. Dude, we're like 4 for 4 today, I think. I don't even know. So many Garfields. I'm loving it. There's even more fridge art here. More cats. Cats. That's literally all it is. This is unbelievable. What's here? This is insane. Now, a lot more books here, but I think these are all cookbooks. That's what it looks like. But what's cool here is that it's not just American cookbooks. They have Paris. I saw German. I saw Greece. So they definitely ate well. So they liked cooking too. Like, what didn't these people like doing? Literally, what didn't they like doing? They did everything. I've never been inside of a house and like seen someone that's done so much. Oh my gosh. There's so much in here. I'm trying not to step on anything, but they still have all the old spices sitting in here. It still smells like food in here as well. It doesn't even smell bad. It kind of actually smells good. Is that more cookbooks? Yeah. Origami shamrocks? What the? Valentine decor. Holy. Dude, this little light here is so cool. Like, look at that. What? How do you make this? What? Think that tastes good? Oh gosh. That'd be insane. I don't know what these are. They're kind of cool though. Dude! Garfield! Oh my gosh, there's so much Garfield. This is so cool. No, this room is so cool. Just because it's got Garfield in it. Oh my gosh, dude. This is crazy. Why the heck? Why do they have pictures of cats' buttholes on here? What? That's so weird. Holy crap, this place. Look how old this stove is. It's insane. Jeez. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm gonna open the fridge, but this better not be bad. I'm praying to God this one is empty. It doesn't look like it's gonna be empty though. Oh my gosh. I don't want to open it. Dude, there's like moldy bottles on the ground, dude. And there's, oh no. Dude, no, I'm so scared. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, it smells so bad. Oh my gosh. Such a deceiving fridge, bro. There's a cute cat and everything on it, bro. I open it. Oh gosh, I don't want to. Dude. Oh. Nope. That is the worst smelling fridge I've ever smelled in my entire life. Oh my gosh. Dude, that is so bad. Oh my gosh. No, dude, I don't want to be in there anymore. Dude, that is so bad. What? Oh my gosh, I can still smell it. Oh my gosh, you can see right here. These were probably all the cat toys for the cats that were here. So sad, it's just all left behind. These were probably some of their favorite toys. Look, there's like a fish, and some ball, a paw. I've never seen this like on a dinner table before. This is interesting. We still have like knives in here. Oh my gosh. Jesus. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, they even still have all of this hanging here. This is just insane. There's so much in all of these rooms. Like there's so much to go through. I don't even know what to go through or look at. Like, I've never been this blown away by what's left inside of an abandoned place. Like, there's literally everything in here. It's just like they got up and left. Alright, we're gonna check out this room real quick. It's kind of dark in here. Maybe I should open a blind or... Okay, this should be fine. But this room's kind of weird. It gives me a different vibe. There's a lot more decay in here. These guys are out here. We're gonna close this door real quick. Wow, this room is insane. This room definitely has the most books out of it. There's so many books in here. Even more cat stuff, but like I don't know what to look at. Like, there's just so many books. They're all different too. There's like a little gift here. I kind of want to open it, but I feel like I shouldn't. I'm just gonna leave this here. I really want to, but I'm not going to, unfortunately. But guys, this room is insane. There's so much in it. There's so many books and just random stuff. The closet still has clothes in it. Oh my god. Check this out. You know, this is definitely out of date with the fashion, but that is unbelievable. There's a bunch of like tapes here for some reason. Like a bunch of them. I haven't seen this many tapes in a place before. But I'm not even surprised, since, you know, they got a bunch of books and like other vinyls and CDs and stuff. Wow, okay. This is unbelievable. The TV too right here. This was probably what they used the VHS ones for. Or, no, right here. There was another TV. I wonder who slept in here. I'm not too sure. Maybe this was just like a chill room. This is definitely starting to give off more hoarder house vibes. Like they just weren't able to let go of certain things and just kept them. I don't know why they would do that. But this room is very interesting. There's so much stuff. I feel like this couch isn't supposed to be in here. I have a feeling someone just moved it in here, or maybe he did. I'm not too sure. Or she, or whoever stayed in here. But I want to keep taking a look over here and seeing what else is in this room. There's a bunch of like more documents. More and more documents. Stuff written in Italia. I think these are like hard drives that have probably a bunch of stuff on it. Maybe footage or travel logs or who knows. But oh my gosh, hold on. What? This is a model of the Titanic here. I've never seen a model like this before. And I'm not too sure what that is back there. I can't really read it. I don't even know what it is. There's like a bunch of like dead coral. I don't know if it's real or fake. It kind of feels real actually. Ow. That actually kind of hurt. But there's a bunch of coral here. A little church. Check that out. This is unbelievable. This room is just like, every room I walk in just gets better and better and better and better. And like, I just don't even know what to look at, what to do, what to say, because it's like, I've literally never seen rooms like this before. This is just insane. Looks like this was like a art room here. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think this was probably their art room. It seems like they had just a bunch of artwork, a bunch of projects, some stuff for, oh, is this like old photos here? A bunch of old photos. They're all black and white. The shelf is just filled with stuff here. Like yarn and rope, twine. They have more of these boats, and I think these are reading glasses here, but this is definitely an art room. They have a bunch of like craft supplies. Like they got markers, pens, just everything you'd see for art. And like I was even looking over here, and this is like all like bracelet making stuff. This is like for bracelets and necklaces. More cat stuff. Oh, I think these are pictures of probably cats they had. I don't know about the koala there, but little orange cat there. Look at all the yarn, and like wax and hot glue and paint. There's everything here. These people are so talented. This is crazy. And there's even art supplies up there, probably in there as well. Holy, look at, yeah, here's all the tools. More stuff here, straw. Oh shoot, I'm spilling this. I'm gonna have to clean it up. But earrings. Wow, these people are insanely talented. This is crazy. There's even more stuff right here as well. Some stamping, color books, airmail labels, erasers, page fasteners, pen points. Literally everything. They have everything. And there's so much of it. And it's crazy. Like, you just walk out here and you have like the craziest room of all time. This has definitely been one of my favorite explorers and craziest finds. Shout out to Abandoned Eastcoast again for helping us with this and showing us this place, because I don't think anything is going to beat the story and just everything left here. Like, I'm just walking with you guys to show you around just how much stuff really sits in here untouched. Now, guys, I didn't even realize, but you can actually look outside and still see that car that we saw originally before we got in here. It's kind of a cool angle to look at it at. It's so sick. Yo.
That's the biggest pine cone I've ever seen.
Dude, I've never seen a pine cone that big, dude.
Holy shit.
Jesus. Dude, they have like some of the craziest random stuff here. It just doesn't make sense. This is truly one of the most unique time capsule homes I've probably ever explored. It is beyond what I can like explain. There's just so much here. There's so much. Alright guys, well, I think we've about explored everything that there is in this house. I would really love to spend much more time here going through all of this, but a lot of it I can't even show, and it would just take an ungodly amount of time to go through everything sitting inside of this house. So with that said, we're going to get out of here. Alright guys, we just got done exploring probably one of the craziest places I've explored yet. I know I keep saying it, but like, it does not get better than this. This is truly one of the craziest time capsules I've ever explored. There's so much here, there's so much culture, there's so much history within this family story. It's left me speechless. I want to give a quick thanks to our friend here, Abandoned Eastcoast. He showed us this place. This place is truly insane. And of course, I'm here with a great friend of mine too, Swag. So I'll drop both of their links in the video description for you guys to go check out and support. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's been a crazy, crazy adventure.
Crazy.
I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.
Peace.
As of editing this video today, which is March 22nd of 2025, it has come to my attention that the property has recently been listed for auction, meaning that this entire property, including everything inside of it, is soon to be sold. It's terribly sad to see what was at one point somebody's life to be sold and completely forgotten throughout time.